Welcome to the 5th morning. Actually, dehydration isn't killing me as fast as I thought it would. I can accept that, the couple of first aid kits that I got at the bases, maybe they have some emergency dehydration things. This is okay. We've survived this night. We've legitimately survived this night, I think. Just got to get to the end of it, and then our priorities are going to be making sure we get enough iron for another jackhammer. That is always priority. Going over and grinding up the base next door, at least the boxes and things. See if we can unlock tech for the workshop. Get solar panels and a battery set up and unlocked, and go from there. By the end of the week, fingers crossed, we should be completely sustainable. We'll have our farm set up. We'll just run around to abandoned bases for MRE food packs in the meantime while we buy time for crops to grow. We should be able to grow enough to be completely sustainable. Excellent. Okay. It's morning. And we're almost dead. We're using our last first aid kit. But we have survived. Mostly. Make sure my helmet's on. Good. Okay. Since the sun is shining, the well should be working. And dehydration kills us faster than freezing. Therefore, unplug this. Head right on over to the well. Let's go! Put, put, put. Over to the well. Can just tapping W. Don't want to use too much power. This thing doesn't charge super quick. Okay. Alright. Take the water bottle to the inventory, use it, refill it, and grab it, and go. There we go. Problem solved. Excellent. Now let's go run back over there. Because it is cold. Oh, right. In 20 in-game minutes, in other words, like 20 seconds, 10 seconds, 40 seconds? Doesn't matter. It's going to be warm enough we stop taking damage. That's excellent. Alright, that was a little fast. Okay. So, jackhammer's looking good. This was silicone. We don't need any more of that. We've got like 500. That should be good for a while, right? So, goals. Grinder. Grind old base. Let's go on over there. Let's get some mechanics points. Just tappity tap tap on the gas. Don't really need much because it's like skiing. Again, not touching the gas, just coasting on over. And turning, slow down. There we go. Excellent. Okay, what can we grind with a level 1 grinder? Not that, but this. Okay. Remember, we're doing this for experience, but it'll also get us parts, which saves us all the work. And guess what? It gets us things to make jackhammers if we lose our jackhammer and cannot mine. That's also why this is important. This is our failsafe. So if we break our jackhammer and cannot mine anymore, it's no longer game over because we can grab the grinder and grind down some things to make another jackhammer. So I'm just gonna keep working on the boxes and stuff over here. Catch you in a bit. Oh, I forgot to add with the grinder. It's not centered on the red dot actually. It's a bit to the side because of those sparks. So sometimes you're not lined up right with things. Like I look like I'm pointed towards the middle one, but I'm actually hitting this one. Also, tip number 2. Hit multiple things at the same time because it takes like, that's what we needed. Yay! Here we go, workshop. There we go. We got it. But you know what? I'm getting nice parts from this. Not saving me mining time. It's more efficient. So I'm going to hit multiple at the same time by passing, and that is going to save a lot of time because they each get a tick applied as that thing goes down. Call it a tick, like time in Eve, where it's like a server tick that calculates things. If you hit them on the same tick, they both go down at the same speed. Therefore, I'm grinding at double the speed if there's 2 things, triple the speed if there's 3. Always line things up. But yeah, with just a level 1 grinder, not going to be able to do solar panels, not going to be able to do wells and things in these bigger buildings, but I can do the boxes inside. And that's good enough. So I'll get this thing ground down and see you in a bit. Well, here's a good example. Here's a good one, right? Do I want to do each of these one at a time? It takes forever. Look at that thing going down. No, you know what I do? Look at this. It's like magic. And again, let me show you the ways. Just keep it moving, not too fast. Not too fast or it won't register the hit. Right, these middle ones, there we go. All 4 down, beautiful. You can grind the wires on the ground, but they're hard to hit instead of the backdrop building that's too big. You only get 1 cable for it, so it's kind of a waste of time and durability actually. If you notice, I'm already at half durability. I need to make the grinder count. So things like wires, not really worth it. Alright, the last boxes are upstairs. Can we do the table? Yes we can, and we can do the chair. And guess what? We're going to do them both at the same time. Aha. Okay, here's another good one, and the last pile of boxes in here. So I'm just gonna try and hit as many as I can while being reasonable about the fact that it's a game and I can't always do the best, but I try. Right. The others are kind of out of reach. I'll do these 2 here. We'll go ahead and go circle here. Right, can't go too fast or it won't register the hits. Still faster than 1 at a time. There we go. Last of the use of the grinder. Trying to hit the... It's hard to hit the right things here instead of the base, which is not grindable, but I think we've got everything we can grind here with the level 1 grinder. Yep. So I'm going to change the icon to indicate that. Let's see. Scouted. It's not just scouted. It is now level 1 grinded. Good. Actually, I'll change that to this icon. Level 1 ground and looted. Level 2 ground. Deleted. Okay. It's good to have consistency. Okay, back to base. Then I'll show you how much we got. Because I can't check my inventory because it takes 2 hands to drive. We had a good time too. Oh, and we got a 2nd point. I'll put that towards the scrubber, and then after the scrubber, eventually we'll get the repair kit. And the repair kit will help us if we ever go falling off into space. And oh, yep, let me charge this up. Try to make a good habit to always plug this in. Always want to be able to. Hungry. Yes. Food. There we are. Happy happy. Okay, good. Okay, how many parts did we get again? Let's look at that. That ain't bad. That's actually like a lot of things. That's actually a lot of mining saved right there. Like a lot. So we've done good. Okay. Let's take those. We're going to need some things for the, let's see, how's our jackhammer? Jackhammer's okay. Probably make another one. I know we're going to need it. I'll take the calcium out because there's like none. Add to existing stacks. Come on. There we go. Okay. Not really going to print cement and solar cell things. I'll just keep them in here. Don't really have calcium. That's for cement anyway. Okay. Oh, I do have another jackhammer. Good girl. Alright. Don't need another grinder yet because we just did that base. We'll go exploring another time. Too late to explore today. That means we are going to... I didn't really need to close that up. Right, you know what? I'm going to charge my suit. Stick my finger in the socket for a bit. And then we're going to build some solar panels and start getting them strung together. Good stuff. That'll get us more electricity points, which we need for getting towards the batteries and the ECUs. And that'll be more running around exploring, getting more food packs to survive, trying to get some more blueprints. But essentially, we're on the winning streak here, despite the fact that I dehydrate basically to death every night. We don't talk about that. That is just me talking too much. Okay. All right, suit's like 70-something%. That's good. I'll plug the bike back in. Alright, what do we need for solar panels? Expand, electricity, screenshot. Okay, screenshotted, okay. Back, I shouldn't have closed this, I'll just leave it open from here. Oh yeah, tech tree, I have points. We got this. Now, yeah, that's important. So we'll get this over towards that. Mechanics, nothing yet. Electricity, ooh. Yes, because I got the workshop, I can get the transformer. Yes. Then next we want batteries. And we can start farming. Okay. Now I'm just going to use this, compare it to my list for the solar panels. We're going to need 7 solar panels to have a sustainable base, and that'll get us lots of electronic points, so it's double win. So I'll go do some math and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're still doing some math, but I figured out, remember, when you look at the printer inventory, time's a tickin'. So instead of screenshotting blueprint and then staring at the inventory, figuring out what you got, screenshot the inventory, what you got, and then look at the blueprint. Yeah, much smarter. Yeah, because otherwise I'll kill myself. Probably dehydrate to death. Ask me how I know. Whoops. Okay, after some rough paper math, I've determined I need more of everything, especially solar panels. Solar cells. So what is that gonna need? Everything. Okay, math solved. Let's get to work. Gonna need the jackhammer. How many jackhammers do I have? I have 1. I have 2. Good, good, good. Put the grinder over there. Alright. So, done with the rocks over here. It's only 2 o'clock, so we're gonna go... I'll just drive over there to those rocks. Always unplug your ATV before you drive it, or else you get a fun little bounce. Alright. Gonna keep on mining, get some iron, get some aluminum. Those seem to be the highest priorities. Again, we have a metric ton of silicon for whatever reason. So we'll get what we need, work out the rest, get some panels down. Maybe we'll get lucky and have enough time to string them together before it gets dark. And then tomorrow we'll see what else we can do for unlocking batteries and getting that all set up for the workshop. Good stuff. Okay, one giant rock down, couple rocks down. Not bad, not bad. But we've almost used up our jackhammer, so we'll see what else we can get. Remember, these big brown rocks and such, those, you have to carve through the brown to get to the gray rocks. But if you find medium-sized gray rocks, the entire thing will be ore, which is why we have so darn... Why am I running away from my ATV? Don't be silly, girl. Yeah, this rock right here, it's brown. You have to get to the one gray rock that's inside of it in order to actually get ore. But there's some rocks this size that are gray, and the entire thing is mineable. It's fantastic. Try to find those when you can. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Let's get that on dog. See? Just so you can see that I switched it. Silicon. Guess what? We already have too much silicon. Well, not too much, but we don't need more. We need aluminum. So I'll see what I can do with the rest on field. Oh wait, it's getting dark. I'm getting dehydrated. We have learned this lesson the hard way too many times. This time, I'm getting to the well before it gets dark. Right, coasting. Don't touch that throttle. Still going, still going. That's right. Saving a ton of power by not touching the power. There we go. Okay. Unequip the bottle. Put it in the inventory. Not the oxygen. Water. Okay. Good girl. Okay. Fill. Ooh, good storage. Okay. Water bottle. Re-equip the water bottle. Ah, success. Okay. Alright, got a couple more hours to mine. See if I can find aluminum. It's gotten dark out somehow. But I got some aluminum. I'm getting more iron to make sure I can replace the jackhammer. And once it hits tomorrow morning, well, I'm gonna go hide in the hidey hole before tomorrow morning. Yep, I'm already freezing my butt. Yep, we'll get back to base in a sec and then we'll heal up. Gotta be careful about being out on Mars, says the girl who seems to not care yet is quietly panicking inside, hoping she makes it back in time. Greedy for the iron. The iron means I'll have another jackhammer, and I need it for building. But hopefully tomorrow morning I can show you the fruits of my labor.